Good morning guys and welcome back. Now it's been a while since our last update, and that is because I've been absolutely flat out here changing many things around. As you can see behind me, it is no longer the GT86, that is now off to paint, and we'll be back with me probably within the next, I reckon, 3 to 4 weeks, as what I've asked them to do is quite extensive. What I have done though is managed to have to get the Supra in, for the simple fact that I needed to borrow the clutch and flywheel setup off of the Supra to go into my JZX110 Verossa. The Verossa is now done, dusted, running as it should be. No more clutch judder, no more clutch slip. It is absolutely perfect. But like I said, unfortunately I had to borrow parts from this car to get that one working and off of next door's ramp. I didn't plan on doing the Supra just yet. I had other things to do, mainly the SILEGHTY, as I have many parts on the way for that and things I need to get done. So what I'm going to do now is get this one back on its wheels on the floor, which is now currently borrowing the wheels from the Verossa. Get it outside, get the Skyline outside, get the SILEGHTY in, get that thing jacked up. I've got 2 small patches of welding to do, so I'll get those done, and then hopefully by that point I should have the rest of the body kit here to crack on and get that thing back together. So without much further ado, let's get this thing out of here and get the SILEGHTY in. So there we have it. S13 is in, jacked up, plenty of space underneath. We should be able to get the engine and gearbox out of this in one foul swoop of this. So let's carry on getting the front end off of this. Oh no, actually, let's get the rear end off. Let's concentrate on one thing at a time. Get the rear bumper off, get that patch of welding done, get the wheels off of this. We'll start making some progress on the welding, I suppose, get it done. So finally got the wheels off with these disgusting tiny little 17mm skinny boy sockets that you had to use to get on these, which is still on a 3/8, not a 1/2 inch. So that was rather interesting, getting those off and trying not to snap them. Someone's already been here before and cut all the rust out of this. It's now got a little bit of surface rust on there, so I'll take that off with the wire wheel on the drill, so that'd be fine. But what I did find whilst I was looking into this part here actually was this from Japan. I can't really tell what that is. If anybody knows, let me know in the comment section. Pretty cool. This is one of the joys of having Japanese cars when they come fresh from the boat, is you get all these random things that may be in there and you never know what it is. What is that? It's number 8. Looks like a number, I don't know, it's like a little tag for racing or something. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to set the GoPro up on the tripod and we'll time lapse this one getting done. So let's get on with it. So we've made our template, we've made our new bit of steel that's going to fit in there lovely like that. That will button up, beautiful. Got the welder all set up, ready to go. So let's get this thing in there, tacked up and sorted. Again, I'm going to set this up on the GoPro. We can watch me quickly buzz through this. Have one side all now repaired. Absolutely fantastic. Also managed to get these side skirts off, which I do believe are genuine, I don't know how to pronounce this to be honest, Chuki? The Chuki side skirts? Anyway, started to get the wing all unbolted, so we're all undone. And the bottom end of this, they're starting to get the front end of this thing completely stripped off, so we've got the grill out, got the headlight out, going to take the rest of the wing off. Just starting to label up and bag up everything that is coming out of this thing. Also, all the holes that are in this are going to be welded over and smoothed off. So all of these holes that are unnecessary are going to go and it's going to be completely smooth. I'm just labeling which holes I'm going to actually, as you can see here, keep. Everything else is going to be smoothed off completely. So all of these holes, things like this, that aren't going to be used, they're going. Wire them up, smooth them over, you'll never know they were there. So, with that, again, let's crack on. So, as we can see, we have all parts on the floor from the SILEGHTY. We have the front bumper, which by the way is for sale, not including the indicator lights. The rear bumper, which is for sale as well. We have genuine PS13 front metal wings that are also for sale in surprisingly good condition, actually, to be fair. These side skirts, so, as I say, again, they are for sale. We have the front of this all blown apart. Now, if you remember, we had this stuff on top. Now, I can already foresee that this is going to be rather crunchy underneath, so let's do a little reveal all together. Oh. Yes, that stopped it from rusting. Lovely. Typical S13, you end up sweeping most of it up. Doesn't seem that bad. Nothing a grinder can't sort out, I should think. So, first things first, I suppose, with this is going to be removing this top plate and see how far down this actually goes. Doesn't seem like it's too bad on the inside, but you can't really tell, to be fair. Underside of this has all been done already. Somebody's done most of the majority of the welding. It's just decided to skip some parts in the engine bay, which I get why, because to do this properly, I'm taking the engine out. It's the best way to do things. Just get it out, everything out of here all together, and start from fresh, from literally the front of the engine bay to the back of it, and we'll just go for the whole thing. So again, let's next thing, get underneath, I suppose, start stripping the gearbox side of things down, draining the oil, prop shaft, gear selector, and then start pulling everything out from the top end, bonnet off, and we'll pull the engine out in one hit, I think. So, unbeknown to me, the GoPro battery had actually died whilst filming. So I have no idea how far we've actually managed to get with the GoPro footage for you guys about to see. But right now, at this minute in time, I am pretty much ready to pull the engine. There's one more thing I've got to undo, which is the fuel lines. I always save that to last, just because, quite frankly, I don't fancy rolling around on the floor with a load of fuel on the ground as well. So it's bad enough that I've undone the water lines and I had to crawl around in antifreeze. So, right, fuel lines undone. GoPro's on charge. We'll set that to time lapse. Engine is ready to go. Right, just finally get this engine out. And there we have the engine of the SILEGHTY sat on the floor. Good times. I've done everything I wanted to get done today. I've done that patch of welding that I need to get done. I've pulled the engine out of the engine bay, which is one of the main things I wanted to get done for today to make progress for the rest of the week. I needed to get things moving quickly today, so engine had to come out, succeeded, done. Tomorrow I will put this thing on the engine stand, strip it. If there's any gaskets or seals or anything like that need to be replaced, they'll be done then. The engine will be cleaned and polished up and painted and everything else. But yeah, I think that's enough for one day. I've had enough. It's late, it's cold, it's blowing a hooligan out there, so let's get ourselves tied up here and head home for some food. So thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.